It's definitely feeling like spring, right? A little bit cloudy. We had some thunderstorms in the morning, cooler temperatures. It really feeling like spring out there. Now we still have some sprinkles and some isolated showers on the radar. You can see that right now across western Massachusetts. So for the rest of the actual daylight hours, I'm going to say around a 20% chance for an isolated shower across Massachusetts. They're moving through pretty quick. It should not be too impactful. Nothing like we saw say earlier this morning. However, overnight, closer to bedtime is when we have better chances for some rain. Upper 40s, low 50s this morning. Right now, we're in the low 50s, folks. We're not going to be warming up a whole lot today. Unfortunately, it's overall going to be a much cooler day than the last couple days. Highs 53 to 58 degrees. And again, we do have those chances for rain tonight and more chances for rain this weekend. I'll show you that in a couple minutes with the 7-day.
Is returning.
Unfortunately, that's going to happen tonight. Most of this week's looks okay before another chance for rain this weekend. I'll show you that in a couple minutes. It's going to be closer to bedtime. If you're in Central Mass, 9, 10 o'clock, closer to Boston, 10 and 11 o'clock tonight. So a lot of us are going to be inside already. But as we jump into tomorrow, the rain overnight does continue into early tomorrow morning, but it's pretty early in the morning, really, really early. In fact, a lot of you may not see it at all. Of course, I'll show you that in just a moment. 55 degrees, a little bit cooler though. Thursday, 64, only 50s around the coastline. And then look at Friday, 60 degrees, partly cloudy. So definitely on the cooler side of things over the next couple of days. Northeastern Massachusetts near Methuen, you still have a little bit of rain. The vast majority of us are nice and dry and will stay nice and dry until we get closer to 9, 10, 11 o'clock tonight. But temperature's not really budging a whole lot today. We have a lot of clouds and then we have an easterly wind. So sure, we're going to be staying in the low to mid 50s this afternoon. And then as we get into tonight, we're eventually going to reach down to the 40s. Here's this afternoon. You can certainly see a couple clouds around right now. Here's 8 o'clock tonight. Western Mass has rain. 9 and 10 o'clock, central Massachusetts, some portions of northeastern Mass, and then 10 and 11 o'clock is when it gets closer to the Boston region. And that will continue overnight. Here's early tomorrow morning. This is 5 a.m. This is what I meant when I said early in the morning. We've got a couple showers to the south and west of Boston. 7, 8, 9 o'clock hanging around the Cape. A little bit longer, but then after that, look, by 11 o'clock, we dry out. The clouds stick around, though. Now, the reason the temperature today and tomorrow is a little bit cooler is actually because of the wind. Look at the wind direction here. It's coming from the east. And what's to the east of us? It's the ocean, and the ocean's quite a bit cooler. That cools the air above, and the wind carries that cooler air on shore. But if you jump up to Thursday, look at the wind direction shift. It's now coming from the south and the west as we get into Thursday. So look at how the temperature reacts with that. You go from the 50s up to the 60s. It'll still be a little bit cooler on the coastline those days, by the way, but still a noticeable temperature increase. Celtics game, by the way, tomorrow, 4 o'clock pregame, 54 degrees. Postgame, 11 o'clock, 47. Definitely on the chilly side of things. Do you want to talk about your 7-day forecast? Rain tonight into tomorrow morning. Most of tomorrow is going to be dry, a little bit gray and gloomy, unfortunately, 55 degrees. Thursday and Friday, partly sunny, 64 and 60. I don't want to rule out a spot shower on Thursday, not exactly likely, but it's just a low-end chance for an isolated shower. Still cooler on the coast both of these days. Saturday, partly sunny, 62. Walk for hunger on Sunday. Unfortunately, that does come with a chance for some rain, 63. And then we're back into the 70s as we kick off next week with some partly sunny conditions.